Welcome to growthtofreedom.com, the show that brings you inspiration, transformation, and leadership. We're helping you connect the dots, see the blind spots, and get unstuck so you can go out and generate more leads, more sales, more profits. More importantly, so you can go out and have a bigger reach, a bigger impact, and make a bigger contribution.
What's the one thing that can make the difference in you gaining momentum and growing your sales, your leads, and your profits versus, being stuck or being in a rut or hitting a plateau, or even worse, riding that roller coaster, starting at zero every single month? Well, I'm going to talk about the 4-step method to create an irresistible offer that gets people chasing you to do business with them. In other words, getting people lined up to buy what it is that you have to offer. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you're struggling to be able to generate new clients, if you're struggling to get new leads, you're going to love what we have to share with you. I've had the good fortune to review over 4,000 companies over the last couple years. 4,000, that'll give you a lot of data, right? Well, what we found in those companies that are having amazing results, in the multi-millions with high profit margin versus those who are, struggling to get by a few $100,000 a year, is this one critical idea, this one thing that we're going to talk about, that if you put this in place will transform the way you do business. In fact, I'm going to give you a couple case study examples to share with you to have this make sense. I want to challenge you to put this in place starting today. So what are the 4 critical pieces, right? So a lot of times we meet people who, when we start our consultation with them, we'll go, who is your market out there for your product or service or program? You know what I hear so often? Everybody. And when I hear someone say, my market is everybody, it really means nobody. And they're struggling in most cases. So we're going to help you break through that old pattern and help you crack the code so you can generate more lead sales and profits right here, right now. So the first part of the 4-step method is what we call the unique market. Your unique market. See, what is your unique market right now, right? See, if you don't have a unique market, you're going to likely struggle. If you're thinking it's everybody, you're going to struggle. You want to narrow this down to a unique niche. My good friend Vinny Fisher says, get rich, narrow down to grow big, right? Narrow down to grow big. Now, chances are, if you're like me, you have a little bit of reluctance or hesitancy to be able to narrow down your niche to be able to grow it bigger, right? And I'm going to address that here in just a second. So the first step is identifying your unique marketplace. Step 2 is your unique message. See, are you the only company that can say what it is that you do in your marketplace compared to anybody else? In other words, are you the only place that your potential clients and partners can get it from? Are you the only one, or are there others who can make the same claim? So you want to have a unique message in your market overall, and that leads to this 3rd step, which is called the unique method. How do you deliver the result, the breakthrough, the outcome, the transformation or experience for your potential clients, right? Is it unique? Is it different? Is it unique in that marketplace? We're going to address that here in a second. And the 4th part, ultimately, is your unique offer. Now, years ago, my very first company, which was all the way back in 1992, we are a little ahead of our time. We used to go to health club owners. Maybe you pretend you are the owner for a second. I'd come to you and I'd go, hey, Jim, let me ask you, if I could guarantee you that we generate hundreds of new clients for you in the next 60 days or less, and it won't cost you anything up front, and we're going to run TV ads, radio ads, and direct mail, and then when we profit, we'll split the profit, so it's no risk to you up front. Would you want to know more? That's what you call an irresistible offer. We knew who our unique market was. We knew what our unique message was. We knew the unique method of how we could make it happen using direct mail, radio, and TV, and we knew how to be able to share that offer. Now, let's put it to today. One of the fastest growing coffee companies in the world. Do you drink coffee? I'm not a coffee drinker, but do you know people who drink coffee, right? Well, one of the fastest growing companies in the coffee business is a company called Bulletproof, run by a guy I've gotten a chance to meet over the last few years through a program called Genius Network. His name is Dave Asprey. His company is going to do over approximately $100 million this year, right? In a very crowded field, right? Do you have competition too? Like, do you feel at times like you might be struggling and maybe get commoditized or put out of business because of the others out there? Well, Dave walked into a very competitive high profile marketplace. How did he do that? Look at these 4 steps. His unique market when he went out there were fitness enthusiasts who like to drink coffee. That had never been done before. Think about that. Fitness enthusiasts who drink coffee. The unique message, his unique message was simply get fit while you drink coffee. That had never been done before. It's a very unique message, isn't it? The third part, unique method. What is his unique method? It's adding grass-fed butter to coffee, right? Adding grass-fed butter to coffee. So whether you actually drink his product or use his product, if you're adding grass-fed butter to coffee, you are actually participating in his unique method without even knowing it in some cases. So what does that do for you? Well, let me first cover his unique offer. It's called Bulletproof Coffee, which now fast forward to today, $100 million later in business, and his unique offer is now called Bulletproof 360. See, what would happen for you if you got very clear on your unique market, how you're different in the marketplace, your unique message, your unique method, your unique offer? One of our clients that we work with, his name is Joe Polish, and Joe runs a group called Genius Network. He's become a good friend. When we were brought in to help Joe grow his business, we looked at these handful of things, and there were many factors beyond this, and Joe would have been successful even without our help, but we were able to narrow down some of these things. And his unique market are entrepreneurs doing at least $1 million a year or more. His unique message is what is called reducing suffering for entrepreneurs. That had never been done before. His unique method is the process called Genius Networking, and his offer is, why don't you join my Genius Network, right? And his company has grown. He's got a lot of money. He's got over 200 members in his high-profile mastermind group, another 30 in a higher-level group. He has over 100 people attend his annual event per year, not including members. It's amazing the growth that he's gone through. Getting clear on these handful of things, these 4 key parts, can transform your business. More important than even growing revenue, growing sales, growing leads, what does it give you the ability to do as an owner if you're looking for a way to have a bigger impact, a bigger reach, a bigger contribution? Installing these 4 steps can help you. And oh, by the way, when you join us for our upcoming webinar coming up right around the corner, we're going to go deeper into this process and how it can help you grow and scale your business. You know, the three unusual steps to building a social media presence online without actually doing social media, with less cost, less staff, and less stress. If you'd like to do that, make sure to join us. Mark your calendar for the upcoming training. And if you have a question, make sure to reach out to us. What's the one thing that you're struggling with right now in your business you could use some help with? What's the one thing that's keeping you up at night? Drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. You can hit us up at help@breakthrough3x.com. That's help@breakthrough3x.com. We look forward to working with you, and we'll see you on the training.
Thanks for listening to this episode of growthtofreedom.com. Are you struggling to get a steady flow of new clients every day? Or maybe hit a plateau or hit a wall in growing your business? Well, let's help you solve this problem today. Let's review your business and have a conversation. You can do that for free today at breakthroughstrategycall.com. That's breakthroughstrategycall.com. In addition, if you're looking for a simple way to implement some of what we've been talking about in today's episode, then I want to encourage you to get our free small business toolkit. You can get that at activate.breakthrough3x.com. That's activate.breakthrough3x.com. If you'd like access to the special resources and all the show notes for this special episode, make sure to visit growthtofreedom.com.